Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Learn English with podcast. My name is Emma. This podcast is for beginners who want to speak English with confidence.
And I'm Mark. We speak slowly. Hello, Emma. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Mark. Please listen carefully. How about you?
I'm fantastic. I'm really excited for our topic today. What are we talking about today?
Yes, it does. Okay, Mark. Today's we talk about an accountant and how we manage general accounting skills in department. Are you ready, Mark? You can listen and repeat.
Yes, I'm so ready. An accountant is a very important job. That sounds great, Emma. Honestly, I've been trying to understand the broader picture. Not just recording transactions, but how accounting management actually works in a company.
Exactly. Many people think accounting is only about numbers or bookkeeping, but in reality, accounting is the language of business. It helps organizations make informed decisions, track financial performance, and plan for the future.
Today, we explain it step by step. So, accounting is not just about calculating profit or loss, but also about managing information.
Yes, that's correct. Accounting provides reliable financial data for management. It involves identifying, recording, classifying, summarizing, and interpreting financial information. These are the 5 key steps in the accounting process.
Explain the basic meaning of an accountant. Mark, what is an accountant?
An accountant is a person who works with money.
Can you explain those steps in detail?
Sure. Let's go through them one by one. Number 5, identifying, recognizing which events are financial transactions. Number 6, recording, entering them into the accounting books or system. Number 7, classifying, grouping similar items under proper accounts. Number 8, summarizing, preparing financial statements like the balance sheet or income statement. And number 9, interpreting, analyzing the results to assist decision-making.
That makes sense. So, when we manage accounting, we're not only keeping records, but also interpreting the data to help the company improve.
Exactly. For example, if we notice that operating expenses are increasing faster than revenue, we can advise management to review cost control measures. That's part of accounting management.
I see. It's like using financial data to tell a story about how the business is doing.
That's a perfect way to describe it. Accounting turns raw numbers into meaningful insights, and managing accounting means ensuring accuracy, consistency, and timeliness in all financial reports.
So, an accountant helps people understand money.
That is correct. I guess that's where accounting skills become important, right?
Absolutely. Accountants need a mix of technical skills, like understanding accounting principles, and soft skills, like communication and critical thinking. We'll talk about that in more detail later.
Why is an accountant important?
Because money is important in life. Great. I'm excited to learn more. I really want to become not just a bookkeeper, but a professional accountant who understands the full process.
Yes, we need money every day. That's the right attitude, Mark. Accounting is about continuous learning. Even experienced accountants must keep up with new standards, technology, and regulations.
An accountant helps people not lose money.
Now that we've discussed the basic idea of accounting, let's talk about the core skills every accountant needs to manage their work effectively. Sure?
Sure. I believe accounting requires more than just math skills.
Exactly. There are several categories of essential skills: technical skills, analytical skills, communication skills, and ethical responsibility. Let's start with the technical ones.
They help people save money.
Yes, and they help people plan money.
Technical skills include understanding accounting principles and software, right?
That sounds helpful. That's right. Accountants must understand frameworks like GAAP or IFRS, depending on their country. They should also know how to use software like QuickBooks, Xero, or SAP for data entry and reporting.
Very helpful. What about analytical skills? Imagine you have a small shop.
Okay, analytical skills mean being able to interpret numbers, not just record them. Accountants must analyze financial trends, detect errors, and evaluate performance.
You sell food. So, if I see expenses increasing for 3 months, I should analyze why and report it to management.
I like that shop. Exactly. That's part of being proactive. Good accountants don't just report the numbers, they explain what the numbers mean.
An accountant tells you if you make money or lose money. And communication skills help with that, right?
Absolutely. Accounting information must be clear to people who aren't accountants, like managers or investors. So we need to communicate findings in a clear and professional way.
Do families need an accountant?
Sometimes, yes.
I understand. And the last one, ethical responsibility, that's about honesty and professionalism, right?
Exactly. Accountants deal with sensitive financial data. Integrity, confidentiality, and objectivity are non-negotiable. We must always follow ethical codes and avoid conflicts of interest.
I see. So, mastering accounting skills is not only about numbers, but also about discipline and responsibility.
Well said, Mark. Accounting management combines technical accuracy, critical analysis, and ethical decision-making, all of which are vital for a company's success.
Like house money and school money? Yes, exactly.
So accountants help families feel safe. Now that we've covered core accounting skills, let's move to something very practical, financial reporting and analysis.
Yes, less stress, more control. I've heard of financial reports like the balance sheet and income statement, but I'm not completely sure how they work together.
That's a good question. Financial statements are the final product of the accounting process. They summarize a company's financial activities and performance. The three main reports are balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement.
What does an accountant do every day?
They sit at a desk.
Could you explain the difference between them?
Of course. The balance sheet shows what the company owns and owes at a specific point in time. It lists assets, liabilities, and equity.
They use a computer.
Yes, they check numbers.
So, it's like a snapshot of the company's financial position.
Exactly. Meanwhile, the income statement shows the company's performance over a period. It records revenues, expenses, and net profit or loss.
And the cash flow statement tracks where the money comes from and where it goes, right?
Perfect! It shows the movement of cash in three categories: operating activities, daily business transactions, investing activities, buying or selling assets, and financing activities, loans, dividends, or issuing shares.
I see how they're all connected. The balance sheet shows the company's position, the income statement shows the result, and the cash flow explains the movement.
Exactly. And when we analyze these reports, we can assess the company's financial health, liquidity, profitability, and solvency.
Could you give an example of financial analysis?
Sure. For instance, we can calculate the current ratio, which is current assets divided by current liabilities. If the result is above 1.5, it means the company can pay its short-term debts easily.
That's interesting. So, analysis helps us move beyond numbers to understand business performance.
Exactly, Mark. A good accountant not only prepares financial reports, but also interprets them to support management decisions. That's where accounting becomes truly valuable.
Okay. Thanks so much, Emma.
Thank you for listening today.
We hope you learned something new.
We will talk about an accountant more next time. Now, thank you for listening for Learn English with Podcast.
Please subscribe, like, and share my channel.
See you next time, Mark.
Goodbye.
See you next time, Emma. Goodbye.